Not everyone is your ex. You have to start reminding yourself that the next person you meet is not like your ex. Just because they say something that is similar to your ex doesn't mean that they are them. I personally had to experience this recently when I was talking to this girl. And we were talking, we've been hanging out for about 2 months now, and she recently texted me something that triggered a fight or flight in me. And she just said, "Hey, there's something I want to talk about." Nothing else. That was it. That was the only message she said. We were talking back and forth, and then she threw that in there. And when I heard that or read it, it triggered something in me. It triggered my emotional, like, it triggered like my fight or flight. It just made me feel something, like as if, what did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong? What is this? Wow, I fucked up at this. Maybe it was this. Maybe it was that. I started to just spiral in my head, and I didn't know why. I didn't understand it. It wasn't until sometime later past where I finally sat down with myself and I realized it was because your ex said that. It was because that past person that hurt you said that. And now, because they said that, you hearing it again from this other completely different person that has no correlation, no relation to your ex or to that person that hurt you, it triggered that fight or flight, because you know how it ends. You know, when they tell you we need to talk about something, by the end of the night, when you guys finally talk about it, you guys will just be arguing with one another back and forth, back and forth. That's just how it always ends. But this person just doesn't have that. This person didn't mean it like that. And it was true. I literally asked her, like, is this good or bad? Like, I just want to make sure. She said, no, 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 it's nothing bad. I'm sorry I scared you. I just wanted to talk about something between us. And I was like, oh, okay. But if I didn't get that, if I didn't ask that, I would have been scared. I would have been anxious all freaking day. And I was, until I got that response, until I got that confirmation. But it made me realize that not everyone you meet will be like that past person that hurt you, that past person that did something to you. Whether that's an ex, a situationship, a sneaky link, or your parents, your siblings, your friends, whatever it may be, they are not there to hurt you. This is someone completely different, and you don't know them. You're learning about them. So yes, they might have said something that someone in your past might have told you, but they aren't them. They aren't. But why do we get into this? Why does this happen? Every time someone tells me this, a certain line or a certain sentence, I start to panic. I start to freak out. Why? Well, it's because in some way you're still guarding yourself. You're still guarding yourself because you're scared that what you went through will happen again. And it's understandable. I mean, if you did get discarded, if you got cheated on, if you got hurt physically, mentally, whatever it may be, it's it's obvious that you would want to put your guard up because you don't want to go through that again. And it takes a certain someone with a key to kind of pick at it and kind of pick at you and just be like, be there just patiently for you to kind of let your guard down, because they know that you went through something, and they're okay with waiting it out. They're okay with playing the waiting game. They're okay to be there because they are there for you. So you just kind of have to fight that mental battle within yourself to be like, okay, this person is not like my past. This person is not that other person. And I kind of had to fight through that. In a way, I think I said it was like PTSD. I told my homegirl this. I was like, I have PTSD. And she's like, no, it's understandable. Like, I've had that too. A lot of people have that. And I guess for me, it was the phrase, we need to talk, because it never can end good. But it sometimes can. And I just learned that. But Gio, when do I know when to let my guard down? When do I know that I'm okay to let my guard down? It only feels right when you know it's right. When you know deep down within yourself that you're okay with this, what it is that you're doing with this other person, whether it is that you guys are friends, or whether you are pursuing a relationship with them, or whether you're just casually dating to see if something can spark. This person that you're talking to is not your ex, is not your past. And it may take some patience for them, but sometimes those people are willing to wait, because what you're showing is what they love. You're showing your genuine side. You're being silly. You're being goofy. You're being open. You're being honest. You're being blunt. And for that person that you're talking to, they love that. And so they'll wait, because they'd rather wait for you to lower your guard down than to leave, because they genuinely have an interest in you. They genuinely want to be there for you. Now, what if they do a switcheroo? What if they're like, oh, they're interested in me, and the next thing you know, we date, and the next thing you know, we break up, and they hurt me, and yeah, that happens. Because it's something I was also talking to when I was on a walk with my friend. People change. The interests that you two have right now, they're probably aligned. The goals that you guys have talked with one another, the dreams are probably aligned. You guys have a dream of having a house here in like whatever state you guys are living on. You guys have like this dream of like the wedding and everything like that. As time goes on, people change. It happens. We all change. And what you think is perfect right now isn't perfect later. But you also have to be willing to take the risk because love can't just be predictable all the time. If it was predictable, it'd be kind of boring. It has to be unpredictable, it has to be spontaneous. It can't just be the same thing for everyone. But in order for you to take that risk, in order for you to be wanting to be open to love again, you have to remember, and I said it again, and I said it before, and I'll say it again. That person you're talking to is not your past. That person you're talking to is not the past. And anyway, they are the future or the present. Well, they definitely are the present right now, but they could be the future or they could just be right now, which I just said is the present. They could just be here for right now. They aren't going to be here forever. And maybe that's what you just need right now is just someone here for you right now to teach you about love again, to make you feel these feelings once more, to be like, whoa, I can feel again. I can feel like attachment. I can feel feelings. I can feel love. This is weird. Maybe they're not supposed to be your forever person. Maybe they're just supposed to be your right now person, the person that's supposed to be in your life right here, right now, to teach you about love, to teach you that you can feel again, and to teach you what you want out of a person. They aren't supposed to be forever, but every relationship that you make, whether that's a friendship or a relationship, they teach you something. They teach you about what's to come. They teach you about what you want next. And ultimately, I think with every relationship you build, with every relationship you go through, you start to perfectly craft out what it is that your final relationship would look like. That relationship that is going to be forever. You just have to remember that the person you're talking to right now is not the person from the past. They are entirely someone new, entirely someone different, and maybe what you just need right now. Today's recording is filmed in none other than the Greenway Park here in Beaverton, Oregon. The sun is blaring in my eyes. My camera also died like 3 times while recording this, and hopefully everything still sounds smooth. Again, I may not know, but it's really nice out here. I did not expect this. Like, this is really something. I actually really like being out here. This has actually got to be my favorite park. No offense to the Beaverton City Park, but honestly, this view right behind me is something I did not expect to see today. So I'm very happy about that. Do something unexpected. I'm supposed to go to a carne asada that my friend is supposed to throw tomorrow. I don't know if that's still official. I got to check in with him after I'm done here. But if that's still official, I'm very excited to go eat there. So if you're seeing this on a Friday, I'm probably eating a carne asada. This is also fun because it would be the first one that I think the younger generation or me and like my friends here are actually going to be doing because I've never done it. It's usually been like my family that would throw them, like your older folks, your parents would be the one to like throw it, and they would invite me, and I'd be like, oh yeah, sure, and I'll come over and have a carne asada and just eat and chill and vibe. This would be entirely new for me, but I'm excited if it does happen. Fingers crossed. Whatever you're doing, just remember every day is a day closer. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but as long as you do it every day, you'll get a little bit closer. Just look at me. I started this like 7, 8 months ago. Good thing I did not say the other numbers, but if you know, you know. But I'm very happy. Like, I'm very happy with everyone that's been a part of this community, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'm very sorry with how weird my uploading schedule has been, but if you're wanting to know, and hopefully I stick to it, it would just be videos 6 days out of the week, and just not one video on one day out of the week. And mostly would just be Sunday or Monday that I would not post, but there will be 6 videos throughout the week. Anywho, that's it for me, guys. I think I'm just blabbering, and you probably don't care, but deuces.